Yeah, good morning. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Friday, the 22nd of February 2019. This is just an update video on where I go over where I'm at with regards to my daily charts, trading Forex, obviously, on the high probability and the mod MACD method. It's been a very quiet week, so let's have a look at it. Yeah, it's boring as. Markets are going nowhere. So this is the mod MACD. These are the 7 pairs I'm trading. So we'll just have a quick look where we're at here. Pound yen, we're in a buy. Got up to the 240 LMA here. Closed 0.4. That was my loss recovery level. So cleared my previous losses from my 2 previous trades. You can just pause this video or slow it down. Just read my notes there. So we're looking all right there at the moment. I think that's the only one that's going well. USD CAD, took a sell here, and it's just gone against me straight away. Didn't get down to the loss recovery level at all. Going a bit ugly. Still in the sell though. Oz CAD, took a sell back here, went against me. Eventually come down, popped through my loss recovery yesterday level, where I closed 2/3 of that initial sell trade and recovered the loss. Now that remaining 0.1 is slightly in the negative, but we're still in the sell. Euro New Zealand, I'm kicking myself a bit here. I was in a sell, hit the loss recovery level twice. Both times I wasn't at my computer, so missed it. And now it's going against me, possible reversal coming up. A little bit ugly there. I'm going to be looking at trade managers today sometime. I need one. A trade manager, all that is like an add-on, like an EA or something, add to your charts, which will automatically get me out, like a partial close at a certain level. I've been lucky and I've been unlucky so far. I've missed a few, and a few I've got after the fact, which gives me extra profit. So I guess it sort of works out in the wash, but that one, like the Euro New Zealand, I'm kicking myself there because I had a chance to get out a couple of times. So CAD Swiss in a buy from back here, still going along. The fast MACD still above the 0 level, so I'm staying in the buy. My stop's down here. I could move my stop up, but at this moment, I'll probably get closed out before the stops hit. So I'll just leave it where it is. You can see the standard MACD's in the sell mode. This fast MACD's rolling over. Got a red QMP filter dot up here. But price could just turn around and go straight up and I'll still be in it. So that's why. Pound Aussie in a buy here, looking for a bit of a loss recovery. Come very close last night. It's the black dashed line there. I think this may not make it there. It may roll over. Don't know. The funny thing is, since I've been doing the loss recovery type scenarios on these trades, I've never had one that's reversed with some profit to reduce the loss. Then I've always had either loss recovery and a decent trade that keeps on going, or I've had loss recovery then lost on the second part of the trade. I've never had one that, say, got up here within a pip, so of the loss recovery, then rolled over into a sell above the buy level. So it would reduce my loss substantially one day. And New Zealand CAD in a buy back here. There's my loss recovery up there, and didn't even go up at all. And now we're threatening to go to the downside again. This thing's got a bit of sideways action here, and this is where this system gets sort of chopped up a bit. It's good and nice trending markets like this. More like this sell back here, but in this crap like this, not so good. See how it goes. So that's the mod MACD. Have a quick scoot over and have a look at the. All right, we just got the JAGfx Facebook group. Everyone's more than welcome to join this. I think we've got, how many members? We've got roughly 3,480. So welcome to any new members. Or any new members that come along here, all I ask is that you have a read of this top announcement post from Christina. It tells you where everything is. There's a lot of information in there. Basically, it leads you over to this folder over here, the files folder. This is a laptop, so I'm not sure where it is on a mobile phone or another device, but if you go to the files folder and click on that, it takes you to a few things. You can see the list here, indicators, I'm not even sure what that is, basket trading, or the basket trading. If you're interested in that, there's a whole file on that there. I'll show you that in a second. YouTube videos, Telegram links, FAQs, multiple spreadsheet there, my trade results, the spreadsheet I always talk about is there. Trade screenshots, every screenshot I post is shared to a folder, so you can go back and have a look at old ones. Resources for Mac users, and the EA, my EA is just some backtesting results I share. So that's in the files folder there, in the JAGfx group. Everyone's welcome to join. If you're wondering how the basket trading's going, here's my link. It's in that document. The FX Blue is just a small live account I'm using. It's getting some traction. It's been pretty quiet last few days, going up nicely. You can read the stats, pause the video, have a look at the link yourself. It's always got a drawdown, but it hasn't been, worst drawdown's been minus 8.6%, so it's hardly the, it's doing about 5.5% monthly return. It's only been going 232 days. You can see it's racked up 25,000 pips nearly, which doesn't mean anything. Profit factor, winning 80.1% of trades. You can read all this stuff. It's all there. The stats are all there. It's FX Blue, and that link to that is in there. Quick look at the news before we scoot over to the high probability charts. It's Friday. Next news for me, bit of German stuff out of medium impact, bit of 8:30 tonight, and it's now 7:30 a.m. So we've still got about 13 hours. Out of Canada, core retail sales, high impact, and I think at 10:30 p.m. for me, which probably I will be nowhere near my computer on a Friday night. I can probably guarantee that. European Central Bank Draghi speaks, who can move a market. And Saturday we've got a few talking heads, all FOMC at the US chatting, having a chat. So not much in the news. Let's scoot over to the high probability charts today. CAD Swiss took a second sell trade in here, already in a sell trade back here. The sell signal still valid. You can see the red dot there, QMP, nothing's changed. Price has basically gone sideways, and I drew this trend line across these lows here. Yesterday was a nice clean break of that trend line, so I took a second sell there, slightly bigger position size at 0.30. My overall break even is now at that. I should have kept that up there, didn't I? There we go. My overall break even level is at that yellow dash line, which is at 0.7554. You can see that here. Here's the first cell and the second cell. There's the figures there. There's my overall break even. This spreadsheet is in that files folder I just showed you on the Facebook group. So anyone's, oh geez, just broke my desk. Anyone's more than welcome to download that. So that gives me overall break even in that level there. The MAs are really tight, so I've got no problems. It's a pretty slow moving pair at times, so all good. So it's a second sell trade on that. And a USD Swiss franc. I'm going to sell back here. This morning I closed out half. It's only about 33 pips profit or something. And I put a stop in place at 1.00655. It's just heading down. Got close to the MAs. It's a high risk trade because I'm trading against the trend. And it's just sort of stalled for the last couple of days. The MACD is getting closer to zero levels. So I'm just going to reduce the risk here, take half, put a stop at a sort of reasonable place. So if it does take me out, I won't lose. It'll be a very small overall profit or break even. And if it keeps on heading down, good. I've got half a position still on. So it's a USD Swiss franc. And my other new trade this morning was the New Zealand Japanese yen. Took a sell here. It's not, I wouldn't call it an A+ setup by any means. Look at the MA, super flat. Like a lot of the markets the last couple of weeks, just going crap. That spike down was the very first trading day of the year. There was that little flash crash on the yen and the Aussie and the New Zealand. That's it there. So basically this year we've had a little grind up. Then we've been So I took a sell this morning. MAs are flat, so pretty happy to trade either way. We've got regular bearish divergence there. There's a sell, the red QMP dot. You see the divergence. There it is. Yeah, got a 7R coming up. Trading one too. So take the sell there. I'm not super convinced the MACD Platinum's not a long way above the 0 level, but it's a valid signal all the same. See how it goes. What else are we in? Gold. In gold, took a sell back here, took a hedge buy. Gold's tough one to trade sometimes. It's a bit like the stock market. It tends to have a bit of a bullish bias a lot of the time. So my plan is now waiting for a second sell signal, which will go in with a bigger position size. Both these trades are 0.1. I'll go in with the 0.3 on the sell and try and recover all three trades. It's starting to sort of roll over a little bit now, so I'm getting ready. You can see the MACD Platinum starting to roll over. We've still got the regular bearish divergence, which means a trend reversal if it happens. So that's it. We're waiting on gold. And what other trades we need? Not much to get excited about. USD Japanese yen in a sell, and it's just going sideways. We're a few pips down. MACD still a long way above the 0 level, so quite comfortable to sit there. And that's about it. And if you want to have a quick look at something like everyone trades, Euro USD, going nowhere. Yeah, it's just grinding along. It's a tough one to sell, tough one to pick up any decent signals. Probably could have picked up a sell here and get a few pips, but look at this crap. Just a MACD Platinum above the 0 level. That's just, it's been, that's since, when's that? October. That's October last year. That's the Euro USD. It is a pretty tight range. All right, guys, that's all about it. I've got an offer at the moment, so if you want to check out that basket trading, you can check that out via the Facebook group. Everyone, as I said, everyone's welcome to join that. I'm sorry it's been pretty boring. I am looking at 4-hour charts. I'm trading another system where I do look at the 4-hour charts. And if I do spot a high probability setup, which even they're lacking a little bit, I will post that just in the Facebook group for information purposes. I'm not actually trading it myself, but there's been some nice setups. A couple of those pound pairs I've mentioned the last few days are starting to not get too much traction, but they're starting to head in the right direction. All right, enjoy your Friday. If you like these videos, please subscribe. If nothing else, hit the like button. Feel free to share. And welcome to all the new members, whether you just subscribe to the YouTube channel or join the Facebook group, etc. It is always appreciated. And enjoy the weekend all and stay safe. Cheers, guys and gals.